Hi everyone. So I just wanted to come to you today to talk about a length retention experiment that I want to do with my hair this year. I've been natural since 2009 and I have naturally fine strands. And when I say I have fine strands, what I mean is the diameter of my individual strands are really, really small. So natural hair, as you already know, is already fragile. And then when your hair is fine, that just adds to the fragility of the hair, which can make retaining length really difficult. I must admit, over the course of my hair journey, I really have not been focused on length retention as much as I probably should have been. And there are a couple of reasons for that. One is just mindset. You know, when I went natural, I had had a relaxer for many, many, many years. And so I guess the thought that you have when you have a relaxer, it's really about hair growth. How fast can I make my hair grow? How much can I make my hair grow? So when you become natural, it takes a little while to change your mindset and approach caring for your hair differently when it's in its natural state. So it's been about a few years since the natural hair community really started talking about the difference between hair growth and length retention. If you're familiar with the concept of length retention, I'll just do a refresher. So that for those who may not know what length retention is, the theory is that if you nurture your hair and especially the ends of your hair, you'll be able to retain the growth that does come out of your scalp. The reality is if you're healthy, if you're not going through any kind of medical treatments or what have you that may prevent hair growth, your hair is growing. Some people's hair may grow more than others, but at the end of the day, as long as your body is healthy and there's nothing preventing growth, your hair is actually growing each day and each month and each year. So it's really not about trying to increase growth as much as it is about to increase the likelihood of keeping that growth. And that's where length retention comes in. So I really started looking at length retention last year, and I want to be more committed this year to practicing more length retention type strategies that I've read about and I've learned about over the course of being natural. So one of the things I want to do is an experiment. Now, when you do an experiment, the first step is to come up with your scientific question. And so here is my scientific question for my length retention experiment. So as you can see, my question really stems around if I change the product that I use to seal my ends, will I retain more length? If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I'm a huge fan of shea butter, but I want to try a different sealant, and here's why. I love shea butter. I recommend shea butter to other people. I recommend that if you're looking for a sealant that you try shea butter. Like, I love shea butter, and I'm not discontinuing using shea butter during this experiment for the bulk of the length of my hair. But for my ends, I want to try something a little bit different just to see if I get a different result. So you saw my scientific question. Now I want to share with you my hypothesis. So here's my hypothesis. Yes, you saw that right. I'm going to try to use Blue Magic as my sealant for my ends. Now, before you leave me a bad comment down below or turn off this video, let me explain myself. So over the course of my natural hair care journey, I have relied upon shea butter to seal all of my hair, including my ends. I don't think that's a bad idea, but I haven't been getting the results that I've wanted to get regarding length. And so I just want to try something a little bit different to see if I get a different result. One of the reasons why I want to try a product, a grease basically, like Blue Magic, is I'm wondering if I put water on my hair, put my favorite leave-in conditioner on my hair, which for me is Shea Moisture's Restorative Conditioner that's in the gold label. And then for the bulk of my hair, use that as my sealant, but then for my ends, use the Blue Magic on the end. I'm wondering if that will provide a little bit of an extra barrier that will keep the moisture in, but also protect the ends themselves from fabric and from the elements. So I'm just wondering if I use a thicker, less penetrable sealant, will that help me retain my ends better so I can retain length? Now, I know that using a product like Blue Magic is a very controversial topic in the natural hair community. I get it. And I understand why. But I think one of the reasons why, products like this were so controversial, I think it's how, one, it's the ingredients, and that's why I tried to get the organics to at least have some, decent ingredients in it. But also I think it's all how it's used. If you're African American and you were a little girl before probably the year 1990, so 1990 and before then, your mom, grandmother, father, hairstylist, whoever it was, they included, old school products like Blue Magic. They probably didn't use it the correct way because they probably use it as a moisturizer, not a sealant. But nevertheless, they use these products on our hair. And a lot of us did have pretty healthy hair that also grew pretty well also. So I'm not looking at a product like this to be the magical solution to my length retention challenge. I'm not looking for that. And I've been natural long enough to know that one product doesn't fix all your issues. There's a lot of other things that have to go into play to help you achieve your hair goals. But I do know that the definition of insanity is trying the same thing but expecting a different result. And so I just want to put this experiment out to see how my hair will respond if I use something different on my ends. Now, I cannot do a product review on this yet because I haven't used it yet. I'm going to use it for the first time tonight when I'm setting my twists to style my hair the next day. So my plan is to give you all an update in a month. And that is if this product, now I don't even know if my hair is going to like this product. So this is kind of a risky thing for me to do, but I really want to retain length. And so I'm willing to try something I haven't tried before to try to see if I get a different result. So my plan is to come back to you guys in about a month to give you an update on how my hair is doing. And that will also include a length check comparison as well. So I'm actually going to take some photos today and then take photos a month from now and put them side by side so we can see together if I've retained any length using this new way of sealing my hair. So again, I know it's controversial, but I'm still going to try it. And I just want to see how my experiment goes. So if you want to kind of go along this journey with me and try this experiment, please make sure that you subscribe, set your notifications so you can get the updates when they come, and I will see you in a month. Talk to you soon. Take care.